Welcome to Rocky Top Rundown, and in today's video, we'll be doing a college football playoff recap. But before we get into the video, I just want to say God bless to everybody, like and subscribe, and I hope this video can make everybody's day better. Now, getting into the games. First game we'll be talking about is Alabama versus Oklahoma. This game saw the Sooners pull in front into 17 by 17, and they still find a way to lose. This game started out about as good as it could have for the Oklahoma Sooners. I mean, Ty Simpson looked flustered, pressure, whatever you want to call it. He looked bad. And the Oklahoma Sooners defense was just getting to him. John Mateer looked like the Heisman favorite back in September that everyone thought he was. I mean, it was going perfect. Also, golly, man, that crowd. What these playoff atmospheres, man. I mean, phenomenal. It seemed like it was making it work. I mean, Ty just looked nervous, bro. It looked like it was going to be the repeat of the SEC championship where he just was getting constant pressure, couldn't make anything happen. But we all saw that was not the case. Alabama would score its first touchdown on that huge fourth down play call. Man, that was clutch. That was where you could feel the momentum start to shift. And that, I think it was the biggest, that just changed everything, dude. I mean, just nuts. And then you had the special teams, which, what even happened there? You had the punt. I don't know if he just bobble. I don't know how that happens, but somehow, some way, it messes up. Alabama gets the ball, and on that newfound momentum, they get a field goal, which was like, oh, okay, you're like, maybe Alabama somehow sells, doesn't get back into it, but you're like, oh, they're probably going to get back into it. And then you knew for sure they were getting back into it when Mateer would throw that just duck. I mean, a garbage ball straight to Xavier Brown. They just baited him, and he threw it right to him. It was terrible. Pick six, and just like that, 17-7 tied up, and you're like, yep, Bama's winning this. Bama's going to Bama. Even without Nick Saban, they're still going to find a way to win these games, and that they did. The OU fans, I mean, golly, I just feel bad for them. Same like the Texas A&M fans, but we'll get into that later. Alabama, they keep that momentum, and they win 34-24 on the road to advance to the Rose Bowl to play number 1 seed Indiana. And my biggest takeaway is Alabama's offense looks like they're clicking again. So we'll see. We'll see how they do against Indiana, but look out for Alabama. Next game we'll be talking about is the Miami versus Texas A&M Saturday snooze fest. This game was boring, man.
Boring.
I feel, again, Texas A&M fans, great. You're weird, but you're great. I mean, that was, oh my gosh, just boring. And you saw, there's a lot of intrigue to this game because the whole Notre Dame should have gotten in over Miami, and, Miami and this, and Miami doesn't that. But, in my opinion, and this is my opinion now, I'm just a regular old guy, head-to-head has to matter. It has to matter, and Miami won. Notre Dame had their chance to beat Miami. You just win these games, and Notre Dame don't have to worry about it. And also, man, join a conference, Notre Dame. Come on, you're not special, dude. You haven't been special since the '80s, Rudy. Join a conference. This game, man, kicks off, and just I can't overstate enough how crazy of an environment it was, man. But those fans, little did they know that they were about to watch one of the weirdest, most boring, crazy games of all time. Texas A&M offense just started off, actually looked pretty good on that first drive, but nothing comes of it. They have to punt, and that was the hottest the offense would get for Texas A&M until pretty much the final minute of the game. It seemed like any time in this game, the offenses would do something good. They go one step forward, and then they take 2 steps back. Both sides. Also didn't help. Oh my gosh, the kickers. Don't get me started on the kicker. How are we, dude? Scholarships. The kids on Pat McAfee on the college game day. I mean, they could do better. This is pathetic. So it goes 0-0 after a bunch of missed kick, just sloppy football. You could say, if you like defense, you could say it was all defense, but that's up to you. But it'd be 0-0 going into halftime, which was the first time that had happened in the CFP history. After halftime, Miami would, get a little bit of momentum, making the score 3-0. Marcel Reed, man, the whole game just could not get it going. He looked like he just forgot how to be a quarterback. He looked like he just forgot how to throw the ball. I don't know, dude. Marcel Reed, I don't know. And, that defensive line. It didn't help that they were pressuring him. Ruben Bain, career high of 3 sacks. 3 sacks. The team totaling 7. I mean, just nuts. Miami would drive down the field, which was huge. This play would obviously win them the game. They would drive down the field with over a minute, a little over a minute and a half remaining, and they would win. And Texas A&M's offense just when they started to seem to click, Marcel Reed, they were driving. He was like, oh my gosh, Texas A&M actually might be able to do anything, might be able to do something. Nope. Marcel Reed throws a boneheaded interception to lose the game on 3rd and goal. Dude, come on, man. Come on. Marcel Reed. Sorry, Texas A&M fans. I'm sorry. Takeaways, man. Again, just you got to feel for the A&M fans. But, Miami proved that they belong. Sorry, Notre Dame. They proved they belong. Winning a game without Carson Beck, doing really anything. So I will give it to Miami. Huge props to y'all. You play the Cotton Bowl against Ohio State, so good luck. Finally, we will be talking about the Group of 5 playoff games. Firstly, we will be talking about Tulane versus Ole Miss, which, golly, man, what was this? This was just it was sad. Ole Miss just from the jump, just beat the brakes off Tulane. I'm sorry, guys. The Group of 5 auto bid's got to go, dude. I'm sorry. Tulane just didn't belong. They just did not belong. They just outmatched every single way. And I don't even know if Ole Miss played their best ball. They looked like they were kind of half-assing it. But they still find a way to win, of course, and not win, but blow them out again. And just the Group of 5 auto bid, I think it needs to go, man. Tulane got the brakes beaten off of them. And they lost their coach to Florida. So sorry, Tulane fans. Now to the winner. Congrats, on to Ole Miss on winning this one. Ole Miss will move on to the Sugar Bowl and will hope to beat Georgia in the rematch from earlier this season, which was absolutely phenomenal. We'll see if they can do it. But what happens. Then we're going to talk about a team, JMU, who did put up a fight, a Group of 5 team that did put up a fight against Oregon and Eugene. And there was a whole lot of talk. We heard about it. JMU doesn't deserve to be in. And again, I kind of agree. But JMU, at least they tried. They tried. This was JMU's chance, man. This was their chance to prove all the doubters wrong and show they belong. They did not do that in the first half. They looked pathetic. They looked like a charity case. They were proving the doubters right. And, Oregon's, oh my gosh, dude. Just perfect. Perfect. They were just, it looked like going against JV high school, middle school team. Oregon's offense could not be stopped. And right then there, you could just tell, their defense was not capable of stopping Oregon's potent offense. And, MU would put up only 6 points the entire first half. But on the other hand, again, Oregon just cannot be stopped. 34 points in the first half. It looked like this thing was going to be bad. The Oregon Ducks, it looked like Oregon was going to be charged with murder after this. But second half, JMU's offense came out looking like they were owed money. This offense looked phenomenal. They would put up 28 points in the second half and would put over 500 total yards of offense on the Ducks. And you can say what you want to say, but that is impressive. And I gotta give the kids props for continuing to fight. Heck, I don't know a lot of teams who do that, even Power 4 teams who do that. So I got to give them props for that. But in the end, the Dukes would fall to the Ducks 34-51, and Oregon will advance to play the Big 12 champion Texas Tech in the Orange Bowl. Their offense looked great against JMU, but let's be real, that's JMU. So we'll see what their offense can do against an elite defense like Texas Tech's. Again, congrats to Oregon for moving on. Seriously, good job. Now go play a real team. And that will be all for today's video, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. It's my first video on here. Again, like and subscribe to Rocky Top Rundown. We will be making videos like this a whole lot. And remember, keep on rocking. Go Vols, baby. God bless.